Well, New Year's resolutions, we all make them, and unfortunately, we sometimes break them. Well, eating healthy this year can be one resolution you can make happen. Joining us is nutritionist and author of Cholesterol Down, Dr. Janet Brill, and a recent at-home winner from the hit TV show The Biggest Loser, Bernie Salazar. Welcome to you both.
Thanks for having us.
Great to have you with us. And let's begin with you, Dr. Brill. I can't believe that heart disease is the #1 killer of women in the United States. What can we do to prevent this?
Well, controlling your salt intake is one of the easiest things that you can do right off the bat to help prevent heart disease, because a high sodium intake increases your blood pressure, and high blood pressure is a major risk factor for heart attacks and strokes. And I think that it's a misconception, because people sometimes think that healthy food tastes bland or doesn't have any zip to it. But that's just not the case when you use alternative seasonings like Mrs. Dash.
Well, let's talk about that with Bernie, because you were the at-home winner of The Biggest Loser. You lost 46% of your total body fat at 130 pounds?
130 pounds.
So now you've got this healthy lifestyle that you're maintaining today. Number one, how difficult is it for you to maintain it, and how do you incorporate healthy eating and healthy additions to your diet, Bernie?
You know, what I do is I continually set goals for myself, and that's the most important thing. I'm always trying to surprise myself.
You surprised yourself by just running a marathon, didn't you?
Just ran my first marathon.
Isn't that amazing?
Thank you so much.
It really is.
Thank you so much. So it's not just about, you know, the exercise, because that's something that I feel like I have a grasp on, but it's about what it is that I'm putting in my body. So I also use Mrs. Dash and make sure that I'm eliminating a lot of the sodium that I just don't need. So it's being very mindful of the things that you need and the things that you don't.
Bernie, by losing 46% of your body weight, how are you able to maintain that over the past, what is it, year that you've lost that body weight? How are you able to maintain it? And how do you incorporate healthy eating? And I'm sure there's a little bit of cheating. Come on, let's be honest. That goes on in there every once in a while,
you
right?
You know what? I no longer associate food with guilt. The truth is, I did go through this entire process of losing weight in front of America. So, I mean, I feel like there's this huge level of accountability. But the truth is, I have to be accountable to myself first. So one of the things that I do is to tie in things like Mrs. Dash into my life to make sure that, you know, I'm getting the flavor that I love in my food, because I love food, let's be honest, but I'm also doing it in a very smart way.
And you want to cook at home. I think that that's a really good
point.
You know, a way to make sure that the food that you're eating is healthy, because when you eat out, you eat way too much sodium, way too many calories.
Exactly.
And also, the #1 source of sodium in the American's diet is processed foods. So we want to cut back on the amount of processed food we eat, and we also want to learn to read those labels, the nutrition facts label, and look for low sodium or no salt added versions of our favorite foods.
Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that not only, you know, having that sodium in there, not only can it lead to heart disease, but to weight gain.
Because it retains water.
Of course.
So, Bernie, when you need that extra bit of incentive and that extra push, where do you go?
You know, I go to www.mrsdash.com, and they have some terrific tips and great recipes, and they also have live videos, so I can really check out how to make some of these wonderful recipes.
So Bernie's got his laptop in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know?
In one hand and cooking in the other, you know?
Hey, whatever works.
Exactly.
Whatever works, exactly.
Dr. Janet, thank you for being with us here this morning. And Bernie, what a pleasure meeting you. What an inspirational story, and best of luck to you.
Thank you. Honor being here.